Hi, everyone. Good to have you come to the faculty meeting, and feel free to eat. I was doing teacher observations all afternoon. Haven't had a chance to eat a little bit while we're meeting. But with us, we have Matt, a process consultant. Let's talk a little bit about your role, Matt.
Hi guys, my name is Matt Raup. I'm a process consultant, and I'm here to kind of just observe how you guys interact with each other and provide you some feedback on the observations that I find. So just ignore me while I'm here, and I'll just be watching.
Want a donut?
I'm good, thank you though. Thank you for offering.
No, you guys, I'm the administrator for the school, and let the other ones introduce themselves.
My name's Joe. I'm an English teacher.
Nice to meet you.
I'm a teaching assistant, Chad.
I'm Hui. I'm math teacher.
We're glad you could be with us for the meeting. The goal of the meeting today is to make a decision on our open house, and sometimes we get together, we have a good time, we eat a lot, but we don't always get decisions made. So maybe you can help. But we're here to talk about the open house. You know, it's typically an evening open house, but this year, school budgets tighten up. We don't really have much. Well, we don't have any funding. So whatever we do, we've got to kind of do not even a shoestring. But what do you think about what we can do to open house? I mean, we got to get the community in. We just got to get the community in. Let them see what's going on.
Every time we do this, Joey, less and less people come every year.
Yeah, it's true.
But we still have the same number of teachers doing the work, the same number of teachers that get involved in social loafing and don't do anything, and we get stuck. And oh, by the way, I don't get paid any extra to do it. So I don't see the need to even do the stupid thing anymore because people don't want to come.
By the way, who will pay for the open house if we don't have any budget?
Well, the school typically paid for it, but I can't go to the board and ask them for any more money. I mean, we didn't even put it in the budget this year, so.
So if they didn't even put it in the budget, do they want to do it?
I hate to tell you, I didn't put it in the budget this year because I do the budget, but I was just trying to cut back, and I didn't want to cut teachers. I mean,
Then who will pay for this open house then?
Well, if we do it without refreshments, it really isn't going to cost us anything. So.
Well, it's going to cost me my time. I got to be here.
Yeah,
Well, you don't.
I have to be here as well.
You're
So
right, but unfortunately, you don't get paid for being here. And I do appreciate you being here, but there is no pay, so we don't spend anything but other than for refreshments. And besides that, I mean, the teaching assistants don't have to be here either, but they usually are, and they do a lot of work to help too. So, but somehow we gotta make it happen.
Why? Why do we have to do it?
We gotta let the community know what we're doing.
Send them a newsletter. Put something in the newspaper. Send a letter home.
You want to write? Want to type the newsletter?
Sure.
Not going to work.
Okay.
why?
Why not?
People are used to knowing that the school's open. I mean, our school belongs to the taxpayers.
So what do you? I mean, you've been here long enough. You have nothing to say.
It's more like
You're a taxpayer, aren't you?
yeah, but I'm just usually do whatever you guys ask me help. So
Okay. You know what? Let him run it then. If you do whatever we tell you to do, let him run the stupid thing. He can come in and do the work.
though.
You can figure it out.
You interested in running the open house?
It's just, I mean, me alone is too much. It seems too much.
Get some. You know what? Him and some students. Give 6 or 7 seniors. Make it some kind of civic project they can use to write it off on their
Yeah, that's a good
transcript
idea.
or whatever, and then Jingle Bollocks over here can run the thing, and we'll be done. We set. Because I'm not coming in.
But
I'm
what are you
telling
going to
right
do when people come in and come to your classroom and you're not there?
now. You know what I'll do? I'll get one of those Joe Paterno cutouts, and I'll put my face on it. I'll put it right there on the chair. This
That's
is
not-
crazy, Joey. Nobody's going to come to an English class. Half the students can't even come to the English class, for goodness sake.
Well, unfortunately, you got a point. But what can we do to get them here? What can we do to get people into the open house? That's really what we're trying to decide. What we can do to
We got to spend money, Joe. If you
If
really,
there's no money, so we can do nothing.
they're not going to come. When you say that they want to come to this thing every year, they expect coffee, they expect food, they expect stuff. And if we don't have anything, we can't get them here, Joe.
Chad, can you make coffee?
Yeah.
Can you bake cookies?
I try. I mean,
Like,
if-
okay,
if
he's
I
gonna
have
need to he's gonna need to bake about 12 dozen cookies, Joey.
Can you bake 12 dozen cookies?
12?
Dozen.
Does
100,
it?
104, that's only 144 cookies.
I would try.
You would try?
Yeah.
See, look at that commitment.
That's really nice, but
It
I
is good.
really worry about like who will even pay for that flower.
If I could find some money, what would you do?
If you can find some money and we can have some refreshments, then okay, then we can work it out. But I do think that, all kidding aside, we should have some seniors involved in the open house. And maybe we have, from 9th grade through 12th grade, we get some kids involved and have them involved in the program too.
Yeah, okay, that's a good idea.
Are you willing to meet next week? Give me a week to
As
see.
long as you got food, Joey, I'll be there.
I'll bring
I
the
will be there
donuts.
as well.
You bring the donuts,
I'll
coffee.
bring- I'll
you
bring
make coffee
coffee.
for next week there, buddy?
I'm gonna quit!
You're going to quit.
You can't quit.
Oh, come on. You can't
Well,
quit.
we'll meet again next week, and I'll look into, maybe I can get us a little bit of money. Chad
Okay.
can decide whether he can bake 144 cookies.
I'll be
Okay,
here.
I will be here. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we'll be here
Meeting
next week.
adjourned. We'll meet next week.
Okay.
What do you think? Pretty good meeting. We decided we would meet next week.
So sounds like you came out with an outcome, so that's always a positive thing. I do have some observations that I'd like to share with you first, and then we'll kind of expand on those observations. So my first observation is the eating during the meeting. It didn't appear to me to be a distraction, but how do you guys feel? Is this part of your normal setup, and do you feel it's a distraction at all? What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, I've been in the district for 12 years, and I've never come to a faculty meeting and not had food. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that I eat. It's just what we do.
It's our tradition.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that and if people are distracted by it, they got to get over it.
Okay, and what is your feeling on the eating during the meeting?
Actually, that is some kind of, I feel uncomfortable because, so usually they are tenured teachers and so they do whatever they can do. But I feel it's something a little bit.
So it sounds like it's part of the culture that you guys have always done, and maybe some of the new people don't quite understand that or feel the ability to partake in that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean that that is wrong. Just feel so at least that is kind of the important thing that we have to decide. But
At some point in time, you want to be a full-time teacher, right?
yeah,
Okay.
I want it.
I just wanted to check.
And then, Hui, what was your feelings on the
The eating part, you
eating
mean?
part? Yes.
Yeah, I'm part of the group for a couple of years. I already know what is happening here, and sometimes I also eat during the meeting, even though this time I didn't.
Okay, so it sounds like it's pretty much an accepted part of your tradition that maybe just how do you feel they could communicate to you about the eating that would make it more comfortable for you?
Just the water or tea is gonna be fine, but like bring some kind of foods, like that kind of stuff is a little bit seems unprofessional.
Do you feel there's anything they can do that would help you be more comfortable with accepting something that's already part of their culture?
Well, I don't know. Maybe I have to adjust myself or set up some kind of role in for a certain meeting. Maybe.
Okay, so it sounds like it's been part of the unsaid rules that people are allowed to eat. So maybe if
Yeah, I mean,
at some point you guys decide on
actually,
some.
Yeah, I didn't know that is kind of traditions. Just I didn't eat anything just because I didn't know that is that right things that I could eat or not, or is always only for few teachers or not. This is unclear.
Okay.
So maybe I should let you know more about what goes on at these meetings? Would that be helpful?
I mean, it's like if there is clear, if there is some clear rule, gonna be helpful to understand.
I mean, we know you're relatively new, so.
Yep. Okay, so I wrote some notes there that we can follow up on a little bit later here. Another observation I had is, Joe, you had used the words stupid, crazy, dumb about 5 or 6 times here. Some of those more negative words. So, did you have a feeling already coming into this about this subject, or what made you feel using those words was appropriate here in this setting?
I think when people do stupid things or dumb things, that labeling them as such is probably a correct thing to do. Don't say stupid things, and I won't call you stupid. Don't do dumb things, and I won't say you're doing dumb things.
Okay. Did you guys? First of all, did you recognize that he had said some of those things, or did you pick up on that, or
We just kind of overlook it.
No, I didn't pick up.
Yeah.
you didn't pick up on it? Okay.
As
So
long as,
then
hopefully he's not calling a student stupid, but I don't think he's
I
doing
just-
that.
Some of them are stupid, but I don't call them stupid.
It's just is his habit, the speaking habit. So.
okay. So you don't. Does it make you feel any better or worse, or doesn't have any impact? How does it make you? You have no thoughts on it.
I try to, give people freedom to speak how they want to speak, and hope it don't offend people too much, but.
Okay. All right. And finally, the last observation I had was the Joe, you spoke for 4 minutes, Joey for 3, and Hui and Chad both for 1.5 minutes. Does everybody, or how do you guys feel that time allotment reflects this group?
It seems like I need to engage more to the discussion. So just I feel that I'm kind of new, so I'm not familiar with the norms that they have. So I hesitate that is that okay that I can speak about or agree or disagree about some situations. So.
Okay, and Hui, how does that make you?
I think for me, it's I spoke almost what I wanted, so I'm fine with it.
Okay. Okay. We're just about out of time here, but like I said, I did have those 3 observations. From those observations, we had talked about food, eating during the meeting, which sounds like it's an acceptable part of the culture, but maybe communicating the rules a little bit more clearly to new individuals. I did mention that there were some negative words that were spoke, but that just might be acceptable whether it be on the person or the setting. And finally, Chad feels maybe that he needs to engage a little bit more, but the rest of the group felt that they're able to speak freely and that they're able to be heard. So that's what I have for this meeting, and as long as you guys continue to have me back, I'll keep making observations, and we'll keep figuring out how to be more efficient.
Okay, thank you, Matt.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for
Thanks.
being with us. We'll look forward to the next meeting together.